Hello and welcome to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly wargame and board game podcast. My name is Shane. As always, I'm joined by my co-host Fox.
Yeah, what up?
And this is a live episode. So we're doing these for the first Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. You can find the Discord invite on hobbyhomies.com. So if you haven't got a Discord, it's so easy to create and use. You can use it on PC, mobile, or on a web-based application. And yeah, we play games and you win prizes and we have a bunch of fun.
Yeah, that's the best part about the live episodes is we get a chance to interact with our Discord users as they're slapping in here. We've got Arkham Leper, Foggy Highway, Lethal, Moose AU, not to be confused with Moose from other regions. We got Rory, we got Whack the Ewok, we got some of the lads.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a good opportunity for me and Shane to connect with you guys, listeners of the show and friends of ours, and play games and do giveaways and all that kind of stuff, and also do what we love most, which is talking hobby and smacking some beers.
Exactly, dude.
Speaking of, we have Alchemaholic jumped in. How relevant. We also have Craig in here for all of you Discord users that see Craig. That's not a real human. Don't interact with him. Don't look at him in the eyes. He hates that. He's just a robot in the corner doing his thing. Yeah.
Please don't upset him because he's doing our recording for us while Churchy's not here. And yeah, we rely on him very much.
He is our robot replacement for Churchy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think it's better. Nah,
yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Rory said hi,
Churchy
Craig.
hears about this, dude.
He's not editing our episodes. He's done with us, man. He's off in the Bahamas doing his YouTube. He's YouTube famous now. He doesn't care.
Oh, I know, man. He doesn't play with us small fish anymore. He's a big old fish.
He's out there hanging with PewDiePie and Mr. Beast and all the big YouTubers. And
oh man, I think him and Node were I think Bahamas last weekend, dude.
Yeah, dick for sure. So, welcome to our Discordians. I'm gonna throw this to you, Shane. I want to know what you're drinking right now because I suggested a beverage to you earlier, but I think I'm gonna be disappointed. I think you didn't get it, but I also want to know what our Discord users, what drinks you got in front of you. If you're slapping a beer, a water, a paint pot, we've all done it.
True. Man, I was driving past a Dan Murphy's today, but you see, I'm in a work car. It doesn't look good, especially at 12 o'clock on a Wednesday, walking out of the bottle shop, putting a slab in the backseat of a company car. So I've got to dry.
The old hump day beverages, dude.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, dude?
Fair enough. Wait, did you tell me what you were drinking?
Yeah, dry.
Oh, sorry.
Something different than usual.
Yeah. That's the go-to.
Yeah.
I think Hobby Homies was built on dries.
I think it was. Many slabs were bought. They were the foundations of this podcast.
Yeah, and here we are. 7 months later, 37 episodes.
Oh, damn.
I got distracted because Whack the Ewok said Red Bull, and it's been a tough week for me because I haven't had an energy drink.
True. I got distracted by that thick can that Lethal sent the photo of. And then I realised it was a can of Carlsberg.
And, okay. You must have turned the lights off in your room because you were throwing shade, dude. That's cool. I actually haven't had Carlsberg at all, but yeah.
No,
not sure.
I.
Oh, really? I thought
Oh, no, I was implying something else by that thick can.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got. See that can in that picture? It looks Red Bull size, but that's just because Lethal's got giant hands.
Foggy's on the Four Pines Pale Ale.
Excellent. Nice.
Yep.
That is a good pale ale too. I don't know if it's a Queensland beer. I used to always think it was because I remember on the way to Queensland, there's just pine forests for days.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw Four Pines was up in Queensland. So I think I just made this weird connection in my head where I'm like, oh, it must be a Queensland thing. But I have no idea. So, Foggy, I don't know if you've got a bottle in front of you that can flip around and tell me where the brewery is. I'll go there, wherever it is.
Could be, you know.
Yeah, I could be right. I mean, it all makes sense in my head.
Yeah.
So, look, I don't know about most people in here, but Geelong just got slapped with stage 3 restrictions for COVID. Now, to you, Shane, you're like, you pathetic worm.
Yeah.
Talk to me when you're on stage 4.
Yeah, get on my level, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, currently I'm on level 3, so I'll try and get to level 4, I guess. No, wait, I don't want to.
No, stay in level 3, dude. It's bad here.
Stay as long as you can. So I want to know, first of all, if our like Discord users are in different areas, what restrictions they're on, and second, most importantly, and this applies to you, Shane, what are your goals? What are your lockdown goals? From where you are now, what do you want to have achieved when you come out on the other side in X weeks?
Whoa.
Same for the Discord users, but I want to hear yours first.
All right. My lockdown goals is probably, man. See, I don't know if I'm being too generous or the bar's a bit too low. But originally, I had set that I'd have my at least like 5 assault intercessors like fully tabletop done, and the majority of my Necrons. Although I am sort of proving that maybe I can get probably like half and half of each army done, tabletop, ready to go.
The advantage you have, like for someone who wants to start a 40k army, that's a great goal for anyone, by the way. But if you want to start an army and come out the other side of lockdown playing 40k, that's not going to cut it.
No.
But for you, who already have a Necron and a Blood Angels army, that's probably going to be enough to top you up and take you to the 2k points and start repping out 9th games.
Yeah.
Plus, I got to see those Blood Angels intercessors on the table.
Oh, man. They're going to be so good. Like, I've been waiting for assault intercessors for so long, and the fact that they're a troop choice, not an elite or a fast attack, whatever the other ones are, so good.
Like, you don't have to just spam scouts anymore. You can actually take Primaris units with... I remember day 1 when their rules were released, someone had already done the math hammer, and like a squad of 5 dudes can get like, I don't know, 30 attacks or something stupid.
Yeah, it's just insane. It's just insane because they've got the red thirst, which gives them like a plus attack on the charge. I think I haven't even looked at it for so long.
Yes.
Yeah. They got all the buffs. Apparently, I am sounding very quiet, so I should try and maybe speak closer to the microphone.
No. So Shane needs to speak at this volume for recording purposes. If you guys can right click on Shane, you'll see user volume that you can smack right up to 200% or whatever it is. If you could do that, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be peaking for days.
Yeah. First of all, I really love that Arkham Leper said he's sounding very small. I don't know why, but it's a beautiful interpretation of... Rory muted you, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm used to it, dude. Don't worry.
Podcast is immediately better.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm playing. First of all, props to Moose, who said he's just having water. He went dry during the week. Yeah. And he said, was drinking too much through the first few months of COVID. Dude, yes. I smacked... This was the first time I'd done a slab in a week because I went to the local bottle-o. This was 2 weeks into COVID. And I slapped it in the fridge. I was like, oh, cheap, great, good deal. And I'll have plenty for the podcast when I do it and catch up with Shane and stuff. It was gone by the time the next podcast rolled around because, you're home all the time. You got nothing to do. There's a nice cold beverage in the fridge. So props to you, Moose. Well done.
Yeah, good stuff.
And Arkham Leper is on my favorite soft drink of all time, actually.
Pepsi Max?
Pepsi Max, yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's thirst quenching in a can. Wait,
True.
Is it this episode we're doing the Pepsi Max ad?
No, dude, that's next week. Come on, man.
Okay. I don't give a shit about Pepsi Max then. Call it Pepsi Minimum. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't care. I don't even care.
All right, that deal's gone.
Yeah,
looks
true.
like we're signing with Coke
to
then.
This episode. What else we got? So, Whack the Ewok said he's in Drysdale, and apparently there's no restrictions there. There you go.
I think he's just implying that everyone believes there's no restrictions. So
Man, I got whooshed.
yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me though, with like all the mixed messages we're getting down here in Victoria.
Oh man, but look, I'm in bloody Wyndham Shire, and it's like the hotspot of Victoria.
You're the
People
reason
still think
COVID
there's no
exists.
restrictions here.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Even at my school, at my workplace. No, wait. I'm not going to say anything in case I get fired.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I think people should respect some of the restrictions more and the mandatory rules we have in check.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Four Pines is
sure.
New South Wales, said Foggy Highway.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess on the way to Queensland, I saw lots of pine forests. Maybe somewhere in New South Wales. There you go.
Wax
The more you know.
very ambitious with his comment there. When he wins our competition, he'll make some Legion of the Damned intercessors.
Damn.
So he's kind of implying that he's going to win the competition.
Very confident for a competition that has about 300 entries.
He actually, dude, we have to take him out of it because if he wins now, people will think that we rigged it.
We'll just edit this episode
Okay.
like after the fact.
Yeah.
We'll cut this whole part out if Whack wins. Burnsy said, sorry, I'm a bit late. Burnsy, that's fine. We've actually just been stalling and waiting for you this whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. That's
And now
it.
we can start the episode. Welcome to Hobby Homies. All good. So,
That's it. So you've done some preparation for this episode, dude. I've been flat out with work, so I've done not much.
yeah. Well, this episode, normally we have a theme or whatever, but we kind of dropped that for the live episodes because we mostly wanted to interact with the Discord users,
Yeah.
listeners, humans, and bots alike. So, man, I've got a few games that we're going to play for prizes, which is exciting. And I've got a few things I want to ask the Discord people because I'm sick of talking to you all the time, to be honest.
Oh, man, I haven't heard from you for days. What's
I don't
going
care.
on?
I don't care. Well, Moose just posted a picture of a Plague Burst crawler that looks all rusted. It's a very cool color, actually. It's not Death Guard green. It's earthy tones of browns and rusts.
Yeah, it looks
And
sick.
That answers the question I wanted to throw to the Discord, which is, what have you currently got on your table at the moment? And that looks dope, man. I've actually got an unbuilt Plague Burst crawler. And I don't know. But I could do something like that.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Skill-wise, probably not, but the idea of it, I could try and emulate.
What have you got on the table, dude?
Oh, you caught me off guard here. Actually, earlier yesterday, I put out like a little, what do you call it? Poll of what people should, like, I've made people vote on what I should paint next.
You made them?
And I made them. I forced them at gunpoint, actually. I drove to their house
Classic.
and forced them to. So in preparation of that, I actually have one of each of the things I posted about. So I've got some Ashigaru from Test of Honor sitting there. I've got my box of Rubric Marines that I got from like the dawn of time. I don't know how long I've had them. I've got a couple Baratheons, and I've got my box of Kroot just sitting there.
Nice.
And I might have to scroll back up to see where that post ended up finishing, but I've got to finish one of those 4 tasks
Yeah.
based on what people voted for. So, yeah, my table's loaded. I should take a photo. Nah, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave my booth.
You can take it later.
Yeah, I'll take it later. My table's loaded.
Yeah, I bet.
What do we got? What do we got here? Sorry, I'm just getting lost reading things.
Yeah, we probably should keep trying to get this rolling, dude.
Yeah. Arkham Leper's got that gross thing. Do you know what that is, Shane? What unit that is?
It's from, I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's from Underworld's, one of the warbands.
Okay.
Can't remember what they're called, but Yeah, they're one of the recent war bands.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Burns has got an ad mech. It's a ranger. Like the Ewok has a board game. Ship. I can't read that from here.
Yeah.
And Foggy's been on that conquest grind, building that starter box. I've backed a Kickstarter, the Root RPG,
Oh yeah.
and I'm keening up for it. What I'm thinking is you, me, and a couple of these Discord lads start a little RPG campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, for sure. We can
'Cause
do it
you
here
and
on
I-
Discord.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, we
Yeah.
could record it, make it an ep.
Yeah, man. Bonus episode idea.
You and I have actually tried to half run through a campaign with because it's not actually out yet, but the company's released like quick play guides.
Yeah.
I want to know, was that the first time you've played an RPG?
It was. Yep.
What was your...
Never played before. I've wanted to play like D&D and stuff like that, but never had the group for it, man. None of my friends have been into those kind of games.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same until months after that. A couple of my boss's mates were like, let's play Dungeons and Dragons. And I shared my experience on the podcast, so
True.
people can go back and listen to that episode if they wish. What were if you can cast your mind back in your Wayback Machine, what were your first impressions? What parts of that particular RPG did you like? How did I do as a DM?
You did good, man. You did really good as a DM. I'm just trying to think back because it was, man, that's got to be like, what, 18 months ago? Was I still living in Lara at the time? Or was I out here?
Oh, goodness. I think you were
that
out
long
there.
ago. Yeah.
The question was, did the podcast exist?
No, definitely didn't.
Okay.
Well before this
man.
podcast was birthed.
You know what? I wonder if that was when I backed it about a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was fun. Like I really enjoyed it. Like being the first time playing an RPG, like you feel a bit weird when you're like trying to like role play but not role play, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was kind of like that, but like got into it by the end. Was fun sort of like making those decisions. Like I remember one bit where didn't have enough money to buy something. I can't remember what it was. And we went into the tavern and there was a table and they were playing a game, like a gambling, and sitting at the table betting, and like I'd lost nearly everything. I think I bet like the last thing and won back.
True.
That was fun. Yeah.
And the cool thing about that was like, as a game master, I can easily obviously rig that so that you could win. But I was like, in my head, being a war gamer where all the dice rolls, you can't change that. That's what happens. I was like, nah, if you lose everything, you're going to just have to find your way back from that. And I was fully prepared. And you know what? I think you had to, on my dice, you had to roll like, I want to say almost 3 5s or 6s in a row to win just that hand.
Okay.
And you did. And I was like, gosh darn. But that's what I like about RPGs, is those memories that you just carry like 2 years into the future. Like in your head, you were in a tavern betting your last gold to try and
digging
get out
through
of
the
that town.
pockets. Digging through the pockets, dude, like pulling out everything that I had and betting it. So, yeah, that was good fun. I can't remember much more. I don't know how much combat we did. I think we did a little bit. I remember the town got attacked or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember a ton about it either. I remember you went to a town after it had been attacked. Oh no, yeah, the town did get attacked, and I remember like a few important people to the town died in that combat.
Yeah.
You were fine.
Yeah. I remember also trying to convince a mouse or something to like part with his wagon that was like fine, and like because there was like a broken wagon or some shit.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember that everywhere you went, you got recognized because you had a bow, which was uncommon in that part of wherever it was.
Yeah.
So anyway, they've released a newer book than the one that we played with a year ago that just has a ton more stuff. I spent days making like clearings and areas for the game, whereas they've got some just included, ready to go. So
Yeah.
that'll make it a lot more. I can focus more on building the immersion and stuff that's happening, and less on actually having to create the towns. So
Yeah, man. I remember you said that you spent hours on towns that we didn't even get anywhere near. Like, you spent so long on creating these little towns, and then I just went one way. I think I only got to like 2 towns in the whole time we played.
Yeah, yep. Which is
But,
fine. I mean, like,
yeah.
it's supposed to be a massive, almost a never-ending campaign.
Yeah.
But it was, it's so tough. Like, I can't imagine how DMs with most run off like campaign books that kind of have all the information in there, but the ones that don't, I can definitely see why people pay them, because you have to have a ton of things ready that some you may never use.
Yeah.
Like, I had so many characters and like underlying plots and little secret things happening that you just left the town. I was like, oh, man, secretly in my heart, I'm like, gosh, I hope he comes back, because there's like a whole plot here. But no, you never did. In fact, you went one town further away. So I was like, all right, well, maybe one day.
If I were to DM, I feel like I would probably, I don't know if this is a thing or not, because I've never done it, obviously, but I'd probably create a whole bunch of towns and a whole bunch of characters and not actually assign them, like on the map, for instance. And I'd be like, all right, this will be the first town they go to. This will be the second town they go to. Maybe plan a little bit, of course, for like your main story, but have like a whole bunch of stuff like up the sleeve for like just improv kind of shit. Like, if you plan on them going, the first thing they do is go to the tavern, but instead they decide to go to like, I don't know, the fishing dock or whatever. Like, you could just have something that you could, whip out for that. That's probably how I do it. Whether it's a thing or not, I don't know.
I think that's probably not only a thing, but it's probably like the smart thing. Because I had like on the map, I had the clearings in their specific locations, and the plots were unique to those clearings.
Yeah.
But I should have just done that, where I just had generic plots that happen in the first, or if it's a more complicated one, the second town, or
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
I should have done that, Shane. In fact, next time you can GM.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, man.
All right.
I'd love to play.
I'll do it.
It was also like quite different, because it was just you playing. It was me GMing and just you playing. I think it'll be amazing with like a party.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm just kind of like, what do I do? And you're like, I don't know. So you absolutely no help. So if you've had a party, like you can throw the ideas around and that'd be the way to go.
And you work together, and but you also have different goals. So the cool thing is, there's heaps to the game I won't go into, because I just don't think we have time. But
no.
We will, hopefully, we'll play and review this on an episode within this next month. That would be cool.
Yeah. Yep. That'd be sweet.
So if you guys are keen for that, if you want to dip your toes in an RPG, or you want to get around a Discord RPG, let us know. I think we can play up to 6 people.
Okay.
So, yeah, that would be very cool.
Yeah, we'll tease something up. We'll you guys will obviously hear about it well before we decide to do it. So we'll pitch it to you guys, and whoever wants to put an afternoon or an evening aside, we'll sort something out.
Yeah, the first one will be probably establishing our characters and having a little bit of a 1 or 2 hour adventure, and we'll see how we go. See where we end up. Yeah,
Rory just throws Tabletop Simulator in there, which is also probably a good thing if we could suss it on there, maybe.
It's definitely not on there, but the good thing is this is one of those games where you don't need any pieces. It's all conversation. I've got the map, which, I can share the screen. We could do a Zoom call where I share the screen, and which is the map, but everything else I've got in front of me. Your character sheets you'll have in front of you digitally. I'll work on it.
Yeah. It'll be a little while off. I imagine probably a couple of good few weeks at minimum.
Yeah, I've been diving. I'm reading the book like the quick start the second time through, but we'll so hopefully I get a good wrap on it before we play. But anyways,
dude. How about we kick off one of those games we've got?
I'd love to, man.
Yeah,
I'd love to. So the first game I have prepared is called What Where,
interesting.
and I hope this is a mainstay. So for all of you who what's that?
I'm just saying, okay.
Oh, he's going to get a beer, 100%. I
Well,
can tell.
come on, man. You know me, dude.
All right, let me take a sip before I introduce this game.
Yeah,
and Shane, you can tell us what your favorite shampoo is.
My favourite shampoo? Oh, that's a good question. My favourite shampoo, look, it's probably between
Okay, I'm back.
the one that my girlfriend bought me and the one she bought before that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good ones. Actually, I've used those ones.
Yeah.
They are good. So, I want to lay a few ground rules for the upcoming game of What Where.
God damn.
This requires you to take photos, as our last one did. So, be patient, take a deep breath. I don't want you to sprint with your headphones on and knock over like a glass next to you or whatever. So, get your phone ready to take a photo. And and remove your headset when you go to take this photo. Safety first.
Okay.
And just before I introduce this game, I want to take a side note and say welcome, Final Dinosaur, to your first live episode, all the way from Belgium.
Oh, the man.
We're so blessed to have you here. Oh, wait, he's not even in this channel.
I can't see him.
He's not even in here. He's talking in the hobby lobby.
How? Hang on. Let me see why.
Okay.
I'll
want him to
try
participate.
open up some permissions.
Cool. In the meantime, I don't want to start this game without him.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I'm just doing them now.
Yeah, cool.
There he is. All right, he's
The
in.
man is in here. Final Dinosaur, welcome to your first inaugural episode of Hobby Homies Live. You were actually one of our first ever listeners all the way from Belgium. So we thank you for your patronage and your patronage.
Yeah, that was my bad because Fond also has the server booster role. That one wasn't ticked.
Oh, he's also our only server booster apart from myself. Thank you, Final Dinosaur.
Thanks to Final Dinosaur, we have our own emojis. Or what do you call them?
Yeah. Yeah, emojis.
Yeah.
I'm going to slap one in here. Boom. It's a mouse with a dice. It's actually a rat.
Huh.
The guy didn't make it very ratty, but that'll do. Gang. All right, so we're about to play a game. You need your phone. I want you to take a deep breath. I don't want you to destroy anything. Make sure you take your headset off before you run and go snag a pic of What Where is the process of taking a photo of something on a something else at a particular location.
God damn.
So, for example, I might tell you to take a picture of a hat on someone's head at the post office.
Jesus, dude, how long do you want to give them?
Okay. Maybe not a post office.
Somewhere at home, probably.
Correct. So, what I need you to do, I'll say go. No, it's not. You're going to run off anyways. So, this one is take a photo of a red paint on a piece of bread outside and get back to us. First one to post the picture wins. If you're not participating, I will entertain you with Shane's favorite type of coffee.
My favorite type of coffee is, is it homebrew or is it like cafe coffee?
It's got, yes, like when you go to a cafe and someone's like, hey, would you like a coffee?
Oh, man, I just get man coffees, all right?
I don't know what that is.
It's a latte with one.
Oh, is that a man coffee?
Come on, man. It's a fucking manliest coffee. What do you expect me to get? A double mocha pumpkin spice latte?
Oh, okay.
It's either a cat with one or a latte with one. It depends on who's ordering.
So Rory just
Rory's done it.
Nice, dude. So you are the proud owner of 2 SMS paintbrushes. Forgot to tell you this was for a price. So we'll have that. We'll drop that on your doorstep, Rory.
Yeah.
So you can then...
I'll have to throw it in the post.
Oh, yeah, true. True.
I kind of feel like no one else wanted to participate, dude.
Look, you know what? There were definitely some barriers. Like, Whack the Ewok was on the second floor. Foggy Highway was under his electric blanket. Alcoholic was not even at home. So.
Yeah. He's picking up tests, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, from Aikido. Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, and Rory's brother said, "What the fuck?"
Fair enough, too. I'm going to turn that picture that Rory sent of a red paint on a crust of a bread outside as an emoji. I'm going to send that to one of our editors, and he can make it an image, a pixel art.
Yeah, so you'll be receiving your Hobby Homies gift pack in the mail, Rory. I'll slap it in there probably tomorrow, so you'll see it next week.
Oh, you're efficient, dude. I appreciate that.
Now you have to eat it.
Yeah,
Says
I mean, of
Moose.
course. What, you thought that's all you had to do? Heck no. Yeah. What paint do you reckon that is?
That's
kind of looks
Mephiston
like
red, dude.
Is it?
Or corn
It's got
red.
a little tinge. I thought it was Bugman's Glow for a second there. I thought he was
it's
trying to
corn
get away
red.
with it. Ah, nice. You know your reds.
Yeah.
I would never doubt you. Mephiston.
Oh,
for
Wax
sure.
gone for Mephiston. We'll see who's
it's-
right.
It's Mephiston or corn. You know what I say? I think it's about 50-50.
True. It either is or it isn't, dude.
Yeah.
That's
One of you
it.
guys is right. That doesn't get you a prize whack, but it gets you our appreciation if you are correct.
But if you're wrong,
Oh, it's all over. I'm curious.
fuck.
What's up, dude?
It's Mephiston red.
Double Mephiston.
Oh, man.
Until we hear from... Oh, wait, there's a picture. Yep. There you go. Confirmed. You've lost your credibility as a red painter.
Hey, I should have changed, dude. I said Mephiston first.
You did, actually.
It just looks like it had that little bit of,
That
tinge
deeper...
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have known. Wax got like a shitload of corn. He knows his reds.
His corn is green.
Yeah, but I mean, you can only look at red so much when you're buying the corn.
That's true. Probably in all his codex and everything he's got, it's all it's just all reds.
Yeah.
Different reds. Your troop choice is Mephiston red.
True.
So
Double Mephiston. True. Good one, Final Dinosaur.
yeah, got me good. That got me good. So I'm also curious. So I'm going to ask Shane a question, and while you answer that, I'm going to ask our Discord users a question, just so we can really double Mephiston.
Okay.
So for the Discord users, I want to know what got them into the hobby, be it wargaming, board games, painting, RPGs, whatever their hobby is. What got them into it? And Shane, I want to know what a hobby risk is that you want to either try or a skill that you want to improve and come out the other side of lockdown with.
Oh man, that's an easy one. Ever since our Discord user Rad Rooster posted his marine with the jetpacks, jump packs, whatever they were, his OSL, man, on point.
Oh man, yes, yeah. True. So, what are you going to slap your OSL on? What are your plans?
Wow, probably like a plasma weapon. Like, I've got some Hell Blasters that I need to paint, so maybe like the coils on them. Could be coils on my AdMech. Yeah, I think I'll start with the plasma weapon and just go from there because it's probably the easiest to attempt and the easiest to rescue if I fuck it up.
Yeah, that's fair. Are you going to go to the extent where the plasma glow is on the armor of the person holding it?
Depends on the pose. If they've got like an outstretched arm, probably not. I might do it on like a few armor plates that are nearby. But if they're holding it like against their chest, like, like most of them are, I'd probably try it onto, reflecting onto their chest and a few other high points of their armor. I've seen it done really well, like just catching like the slightest corners of the armor, but it does the effect really well. So
Yeah, I actually haven't done OSL before either. I mean, technically, every time we paint, we do some form of it where the object light source is the sun itself or whatever, and you do the highlights, but
Yeah, yeah.
not an actual object on the Mini being the source of that lighting. So
Yeah, yeah, it's all just like natural lighting that we try to replicate.
yeah, so that's cool, man. I can't wait to see that. I want to do a similar thing on the Necrons that I have, and have like, because I'm sure these like plasma weapons charge up and they get to a point where they are so bright before they shoot that the object itself is probably glowing.
Yeah.
Like the helmet and stuff. So it'd be cool to have Necrons at varying levels of gun shooting, whatever you call it, status.
Wait, did you say plasma?
Oh, sorry. Like, I was talking generally plasma, but yeah, Tesla, Gauss.
Yeah, or Gauss.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So the tricky thing is that none of the Indominus models are actually shooting anything.
Nah.
They're all like, I don't know, running. The guns are down. You know,
that's Necrons though, man. All of their warriors and immortals, they're all pretty much like on the move for a army that doesn't generally move a whole lot.
Yeah, they move like 5 inches.
Yeah, they're not really posed in the shooting sort of thing.
Every time I see my wife, I move 5 inches. Sorry, I've been sitting on that one for a while.
Yeah, you set up all night working on that one, didn't you?
She said you got to say this on your next episode. That's my first sponsor is my wife.
Okay.
Test the Duck Egg Green Lawmaster is in.
Yeah.
Welcome.
That's
so
it.
I'd love to see this, like just a varying, an eclectic type of different ways people got into hobby. We've got Arkham Leper, who got in via his grandmother, which is awesome. What a great story.
Yeah.
Lethal said Star Wars Legion, which is so recent. It's nice to not feel like the babies of the hobby anymore. Rory said you got him into it, so every penny that he has spent, that's your fault, Shane.
I'll take full responsibility.
You should. And then in turn, indirectly, so do I.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, Rory. Whack lost his job, was bored, and what his mate said, want to paint my board game minis, and he loved it ever since.
That's awesome.
Final, always wanted to paint stuff, and now fell into the wargaming thing. Dude, are we going to get into Battletech is the question.
Oh, man. I was looking at the box set at Garth the other day, and then now it's gone.
Oh, it was at Garth.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Garth had it. It was on like one of the top shelves too, so it's probably been there a little while. They still got the rule book and that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many games. I already feel swamped.
True.
I could see us getting into that though.
Yeah.
Mech Warrior, did you play that?
No.
No. Never mind then. I'll play with someone else.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
No, I wouldn't. Moose got into it from his brother in the early 90s.
Wow.
Okay, wow. Sold issues of White Dwarf from the 80s. Man, it'd be cool to have some relics like that.
Yeah. Oh, Foggy's got some.
Oh, yeah.
Foggy Highway has showed us some of the like old school terrain, like cardboard terrain that Games Workshop used to sell. That looked really cool. I wish they still did that. I mean, I guess they kind of do with their new starter sets or whatever. Yeah. Where you turn the box upside down. Yeah,
true. But there's no effort there, man. Like, anyone could print on the outside of the box. Like, the fact that they made these things that you had to like put together.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Fell in love with the minis and the idea of the game and started collecting dwarves for 3rd edition Warhammer Fantasy battles and Space Wolves for 2nd edition 40k. I'd love to see those models. I'm going to Google 2nd edition Space Wolves.
Yeah.
That is before our time.
Yeah, well before. Dave's been playing war games on the PC as a kid. Got over playing in front of a screen and wanted something more interactive, which I can relate to a lot. I used to play a lot of war games and city builders and army builders online, like Age of Empires and all that sort of stuff. So,
yeah. That's it's so cool.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't touched a video game in forever. Well, every now and then, maybe like once every 3 weeks, I'll jump on Warzone with one of our patrons.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I'm all war games now.
True. Apparently, we're having an Age of Empires championship, according to Final Dinosaur.
1 or 2. This is important.
Hey, man,
Age of
3 was
Empires
all right. I didn't mind 3.
That was the Age of Mythology?
Nah, that was... We don't talk about that. This came out after Age of Mythology.
That.
Oh, no.
He's talking 1. Oh, there you go.
Whoa. Yeah, true.
All right.
Just wait till I do the old Big Daddy cheat.
Oh, yeah. Drive around in the black cars shooting lasers. Is that what that was? Yeah.
Rocket launchers, dude.
Yeah.
I remember, tangent, but I remember as a kid playing with that cheat, and then one of the enemy priests took over one of my Big Daddies, and they went and fucked up my base.
Oh, damn. You deserved it, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Why did Big Daddy equal a black car with rocket launchers?
I don't know, dude. And I'm pretty sure the guy had like a blue motorbike helmet on or something. It was just the weirdest, like, little what do you call them?
Cheats?
Sprite Sprite, like little character thing. Yeah. So weird.
Man, I remember cheats. I remember GameFAQs.com or whatever it was called. Anyways, you're right. Tangent.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous. So, how about another game?
Yeah, true. We've got to get these things going.
All right, so this one is for another Hobby Homies prize pack that features... What has it got, Shane?
This one has premium tweezers and grass tufts. It's like a little basing kit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No steak knives?
No steak knives. No all-in-one knife sharpener / bar mix / blender. You know, one of those things.
Dang.
Yeah.
Not worth. I wouldn't do it, guys. Don't do it. Okay, so I'm going to pump through this game because I just realized the time I've been having too much fun and slapping too many beers. So let's churn this one. So this is a quiz. This is a little 10-question quiz. I'm going to pump through it. And these are the rules for the quiz. It's the first person to type the answer wins. We don't care. Like, obviously, spelling mistakes, we don't care. There's no technicalities on that.
As long as it's mostly English.
Yeah. Yeah, no Belgiumese, please. We only speak English, and we're not very good at that. So, yeah, you heard. And you can't answer a question twice. Otherwise, you'll be disqualified for the entire quiz.
Whoa, big.
Type one answer. If you realize you typed the wrong one straight away, just take a seat. Take the L, move on to the next question.
Yeah.
There's a bit of everything in here. So... let's go. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be a tricky one for the old fox here, but I can do this. Okay,
you can do it.
So, first question: what Space Marine chapter does Shane collect?
Oh.
I'm gonna have to type the winners next to everything here.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
whoa.
Dave got it first.
Snuck in just in front. Come on, Moose. I mean, to be fair, you only joined yesterday, so
Yeah, that's true.
It was probably a good educated guess.
Yeah. Chances are you were correct. And so, yeah, look, there's going to be questions in here that for newer people it's probably going to be a bit difficult. There's some general ones, general knowledge, but a fair bit of it is Hobby Homies themed. So Rory gets half a point for Hunter 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so second question. Which era is Test of Honor set? So in feudal Japan, there are different eras. For example, the Edo period. Does anyone know? You can feel free to Google, by the way.
I don't even know the answer to this one, dude.
I'm just curious if people can Google in time, figure it out. It's a tricky one. This is the
just
hardest
taking a seat.
No idea.
No idea.
The Japanese era. Half a point for everyone. This will be historical.
Close.
I'm looking for a specific some era. These are all great answers. I see no one's actually typing, so they're probably Googling.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one 10 more seconds, and then I'll move on to the next question. People can answer it retroactively. I feel like that's right.
Sure.
Sure.
Is it the
So
third
there you
era?
go. Moose got it.
Ah.
It's the Sengoku period. Moose, well done. 1969. Nice. Okay, so which edition did Shane and I start playing Warhammer 40k in? So when we started playing, Dave got it again. Our test was so close.
Yeah.
So close. I mean, you got the right answer. It was just a second too late. All right. So I'm going to have to write these down so I don't forget. So, Conquest, the last argument of kings, was discussed on our Unfamiliar War Games episode. What was our suggested alternate title to Conquest, the last argument of kings? This is, don't worry. No, I lied. This is the trickiest question. Last discussion, Arkham. Well done. That was
Jeez,
right.
someone's been listening.
Thank you, Arkham. A shorter name is also a great idea.
Yeah.
We did say at one point they should have just called it Conquest, but they probably couldn't. So
Yeah.
So, what was the theme? Again, this may require some Googling. What was the theme of our first Hobby Corner episode? So, Shane and I do a Hobby Corner and then
Oh, man. I can't even remember that one.
neither could I. Hobbies.
Hobbies. Well, I suppose in a roundabout way, technically.
No, specifically Hobby Corner, which is corners. Some of these answers are great. Not correct, but great. Yeah, so all of our hobby corners are usually around a painting. Test dummy got it. Well done, Rory, close behind.
Imagine everyone was just jumping on Spotify, scrolling up.
Yeah. So, here's another Hobby Homies lore, a more difficult one.
Look out.
What kind of building is the studio located in? So, it's in a type of building. We reference it actually a few times.
No, dude, I think we referenced it once in the first episode.
Maybe we'll have to accept the best tent. Could you imagine if we're in a tent? Currently, I think what I'm in now is not far off a tent.
You're a blanket fort, dude.
I'm going to give this one to Final Dinosaur because it's a site office.
True.
And so I feel like for him to answer office, I'm gonna go with office. I'm gonna give FD the one. It's a site office. I mean, it is enclosed for the so I guess that's all right. So the next one is a statistics question. If Shane has a 20-sided dice and needs a 19 or a 20 for a critical hit, what are his... Okay, Arkham Leper got it. It is, in fact, 50-50.
Damn, that was so quick, man.
That was so quick. As soon as I said statistics, he wrote 50-50. Well done. Well done. So, history. This is a history one. That was statistics. Here's history. When Games Workshop opened in 1975, what was it? I actually went on a massive binge today and watched a founding of Games Workshop documentary of sorts.
Okay.
And discovered some interesting things about it. Now, the documentary I watched was from the creator, one of the two people themselves. So I'm trusting that he knows how the company started.
Well, surely.
However, surprisingly, no one has said the answer yet. Although Rory is close. If you go to the Wikipedia, it tells you it was wooden boards, but there's more to the story than that.
Really?
He's technically correct. Yeah, I mean, not technically correct. That's what Wikipedia says.
Okay.
2 to time. I'm gonna give it to Rory, being the closest. It was actually a board game shop.
Yeah, right.
So it was these two blokes. It's an awesome story that is warranting an episode of its own. But after they became a board game shop, they started making their own product. One of those being wooden boards. So
okay,
I'll allow it.
Not bad.
They were broke, and one of them was living in the other dude's van. So if you guys ever want to go off and make your own board game shop, whack the Ewok, do it. They
He's
spent
done it,
their
man.
lives. Yeah, that's true.
And he's one up. He's not living in a van, I think.
I think you're doing better than the dudes at GW. So
Exactly, man.
pretty cool that they came from that to where they are now, but we don't have time for that. So, what board games have we reviewed in the past? What board game have we reviewed in the past that Shane said was like Settlers of Catan, but reversed?
Okay.
This is a tricky one, eh?
Whoa.
Lethal got it. Spirit Island, boom. Well done, Lethal. Well done. When I wrote these, I actually thought we'd need more time because people wouldn't know. The tree one, Apple started in a garage. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with the Discord users' comments. So, last question. Question number 10. What change to your self-care beauty regimen does Fox recommend?
God.
Lethal got it again. Man,
Damn.
coming in clutch right at the end, Lethal.
Oh,
So-
test was close.
Skin cream, foggy. Close. So, let's have a quick look here. We've actually got a tie. And I didn't prepare a
Bleaching the
tiebreaker.
Nice.
Bleaching the butt, always worth. So, we've got Dave. Oh, man, it's a three-way tie.
A three-way, you say?
Three-way. We've got a three-way here, boys. We've got Dave, Arkham, and Lethal. Three-way tie. So we're going to have to prepare a question just for them. It's just for those three. First one of those three to win wins. It's a quiz-off.
Oh, yeah. Moose is on it. It's a quiz-off.
Do you have a question that you can think of, Shane? Or do I need to go into the depths of my brain?
Bruh, you didn't come up with a tiebreaker?
I didn't.
Oh, man.
I didn't.
I don't know. I'm unprepared.
Yeah. So am I. I should have done 9 questions and had an emergency tie. That was the original plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Not to fear. I'll think of something. Okay. I own 2 Space Marine chapters. Name one.
Oh.
Boom. Arkham got it. Congratulations, Arkham. You won yourself. Dave, you were so close.
Well, actually,
Oh.
the Space Foxes.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
Nah, it's
We'll give it to Arkham. Well done. Congratulations. You got a Hobby Homies gift pack coming to you.
yeah.
Shane.
Arkham, just DM me your address, man, and I'll get it in the mail.
Slide into his DMs. So
Slide in the old DMs.
I had fun.
Yeah. I had fun too. I hope you guys had fun. The
Yeah.
listeners.
I guess. Do you want to tell them about what giveaways we got going this month? It's a new month, new giveaways.
Oh, man. We've got bulk giveaways. Well, we've got the Indominus box that everyone knows about.
Yes.
So as
that
per
was-
usual, everyone here will get an entry into that.
That's dope.
What else we got, dude? We got the... you talking about the board game that we're giving away?
So, we are giving away for the month of August, my birthday month, Pandemic, because A, we feel like it's relevant, and B, Whack the Ewok had it in stock on Board Games for the Board. So, we're giving away Pandemic, which is a highly rated, awesome game. Haven't played it myself. Kind of jealous of the person that wins the comp. So, to enter this, we will update our Facebook page and let you guys in the know. But as people listening to the live episode, you automatically get entered into the monthly giveaway. So you guys have already been entered. If you're a Patreon, you automatically get entered as well. We also have a Patreon-only giveaway, which is just our way of saying thanks to the patrons. So we have a smaller giveaway for them. And that's just a terrain pack from OTP Terrain. So it's 3D printed like scatter terrain that you can paint up and throw on your table.
Yeah, it's just something to spice up the board. It's got crates and barrels and all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah. I think specifically it was Star Wars Legion themed.
Oh, yeah, because
but-
it's got those like condenser things like on Tatooine, yeah? Those big tower things.
It's got those. It's also got I can't remember. It's got stuff from, if you've seen Rogue One, my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. It's got like the Scarif terrain from like when they're on the
beach,
and the like landing pads and stuff. So that's true. If Whack the Ewok, who is one of our patrons and is one of our listeners, does win the game that we bought from him, we'll probably redraw it.
Yeah.
That only seems right.
Yeah. Because he's winning twice, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. So, do you want to rattle off our patrons?
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Who have been so clutch to us, and we will call it an app because it's been an hour.
It has been an hour. Jesus. All right. As always, we like to thank our patrons. We couldn't do this without you guys. You guys help us produce 2 episodes a week. Give all these massive giveaways that we can. Upgrade our own equipment when we need to. So massive thanks to Fire and Dinosaur, Foggy Highway, Churchy, Dave, Rory, Caitlin, Brett, Clinton, Joe, and Lethal.
Man, that list is so humbling. Like how many people you just said.
Oh man, I was like running out of breath. I'm just like, Jesus.
Thank you. Especially, I don't know what would have happened to Hobby Homies without you guys during COVID. Because if you go listen to our older episodes, our first Discord episodes, and the sound quality of those, we hated them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we would have continued those. So you guys have helped tremendously. So yeah, thank you guys. You're amazing.
Absolutely.
So what we do every Wednesday is actually record our beers and banter. So we're thinking we'll take a quick 5. Shane and I will go fill up our beers, and we're actually going to record a second episode. And if you guys want to hang around in here and listen to that as well, you're more than welcome to. If you've got other stuff to do, there's no prizes, no giveaways. We might not even interact with you guys as much in the hobby lobby if we are busy doing our episode thing. But if you guys want to hang around for that, more than welcome.
Yeah, dude. Cool. All right, we'll duck out for 5 and we'll be back.
Yeah, if you guys, we might leave the channel for a sec as well. But don't stress, we're coming back. We'll be back in 5 minutes or so. So we won't close this. Feel free to chill out.
All right, awesome. Thanks for listening, guys.
Peace. Yeah.